Welcome back to Yoga with Krysta. Today's class is a ladder flow, which means that we're going to gradually add postures one on top of the other to create a flow. This is an intermediate class and you won't need any props today. We are going to be moving a lot. When you're ready, come join me on the mat. We're going to get started class today at the top of our mats. So go ahead and step forward. Take the big toes to touch. Heels are resting slightly apart. Stand up nice and tall and allow your shoulders to drop down the back. Palms facing forward, and then just close your eyes. So in this class today, we are going to move quite a bit. We're going to get the blood flowing and have some fun doing it. But just for now, just take a moment to find some stillness. You can lift the toes up, spread them out, and then gently place them back down. Notice your breath here, noticing the rise and fall of the belly, the ribs, the chest, and the collarbones. And then as you exhale, let everything just fall back down. And notice this gentle sway of your body as it tries to find center. Take a nice deep breath in, fill up everything, and then open your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Take two more on your own. Really deep inhale, really deep exhale. One more. And then begin to blink your eyes open. From here, take a deep breath in, arms reach high, palms press up overhead, and exhale to fold in half. Let it all go. Inhale to find a flat back. Exhale to fold. Soften at your knees. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, arms reach on up. Palms press up overhead. And hands come down through the heart and down to the side. So let's begin to add to that a little bit. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, look up. Take a little baby back bend. Exhale to fold. Hinge from your hips. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, palms come down, step back to your plank pose. Keep your core strong. Option to lower the knees as you shift forward and lower halfway down. Inhale, lift your chest, just a cobra to start. Open up across the collarbones, look up. And exhale, toes tuck under, press back, downward facing dog. So first down dog of our practice. Feel free to move around here. Pedal your heels. Shift the weight through your hips. The head stays really heavy as you press your chest back. Full inhales and full exhales. Gaze comes forward. Look up, step up to the front, flat back. Exhale, fold over. Root down and rise up, palms press. Hands release to the sides. Inhale it up, little baby back bend. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, find your flat back. Lower the hands, step or float back to chaturanga. Elbows draw straight back. Inhale, lift your chest, maybe upward facing dog. And exhale, press it on back, downward facing dog. Full steady inhales and full steady exhales. From here, take your big toes to touch. Inhale, reach your right leg up behind you. Start to open through your hips. You can bend the right knee, roll around the knee, the hip, and the ankle. Come back and find a straight leg. Inhale here. Exhale, step it up in between your hands. Drop the back knee. Untuck the back toes, hips press forward, and then sweep your arms high. Nice deep low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands find the ground. Step back, down dog. Toes together. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open your hips, roll around the knee, the hip, the ankle. And then come back to a straight leg. Step it up in between the hands. Back knee comes down. Untuck the back toes. Sweep your arms high. Lower the hands down. Step back. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Shoulders down the back. Find your breath. And then look forward. Step or float up to the front. Flat back. Exhale to fold. Soften your knees. This time take your hands over your low back. Interlace your fingers or grab opposite hands and then pull your hands away from you. So big stretch in the shoulders. And you can just shift a little bit left and right. Release your hands down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach on up, palms press. And hands release to the sides. Inhale it up, lengthen, little baby back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Lower the hands, step or float back. Chaturanga, elbows pull back. Inhale, lift your heart, press the ground away. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Nice steady breath. Take your big toes to touch. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Open your hips. Roll it around. Come back to a straight leg. And then go ahead and step it up in between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Untuck the back toes. Hips press forward. Sweep your arms all the way up. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the left hand. Reach the right arm high. Find a twist here. Go ahead and tuck your back toes under. Lift the back knee off of the ground. Really stretch high. Inhale. And then lower the hand back down. Step back, down dog. Big toes touch. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open through your hips. Stack them. Roll it around. Come back to that straight leg. Step it up. Low lunge. Back knee down. Untuck the toes. Sweep your arms all the way up. Lower the right hand. Find your twist as you extend the left arm up. Back toes tuck under. Lift the back knee off of the floor. Deep inhale. Exhale. Find the floor with the hand. Step back, down dog. Notice your breath. So just starting to build some heat in the body, some warmth. Look forward. Step or float up to the front. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Take your hands over the back. Interlace your fingers. Pull your hands away from your body. Big stretch. Release your hands back to the floor. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach on up. Press your palms. And hands come down to the sides. So keep adding to it. Inhale it up. Little back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Lower your hands. Take your vinyasa. Step or float back. We're meeting back in downward facing dog. Once you find down dog, inhale, the right leg lifts. Open your hips slightly. And then come back to a straight leg. Step it up. In between your hands, lower the back knee. Untuck the toes. Sweep your arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, drop that left hand. Reach the right arm up. Back toes tuck under. Lift the back knee. From here, stay in that twist as you lift your torso. Whoop. And we'll come all the way up. Arms stretched nice and long. Gazing back over the right fingers. Find your breath. Keep the left hand forward. Take the right hand to meet the left hand. And then hands come together in front of your heart as you shift into the right foot. Warrior 3. So back leg lifts. Toes point down. Heel points up. Breathe here for 3. 2. 1 step back. Warrior 2. Arms reach nice and long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, revolve your warrior. And then cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step right back, down dog.
Big toes touching. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open your hips if that feels good. Come back to a straight leg. And then step the foot forward. Drop the right knee. Find that low lunge. Inhale, the arms lift. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the right hand. Find your twist by lifting the left fingertips. And then back toes tuck under, lift the back knee off of the ground. Stay steady in your legs and come all the way up. So finding that twisted lunge, gazing over the left fingertips this time. Get a little bit deeper in the legs. Keep the right fingertips forward. Reach the left hand forward, hands together in front of your heart. Shift into the left foot, warrior 3. Full steady breath. For 3, 2, 1, step back, warrior 2. Arms reach long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, revolve your warrior. And then cartwheel your hands down to frame the foot. Step back, down dog. So find your breath here. Notice your heart rate. See if you can slow it down just by noticing the breath. Slowing the breath down. And then look forward, step or float up to the front. Find your flat back. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees, grab your hands over the back, interlace your fingers, and fold a little deeper. Really stretching those shoulders. Release your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach on up. Press your palms up overhead. And hands come down to the sides. Inhale it up. Little baby back bend. Exhale, we're folding over. Inhale, find your flat back. Lower the hands, step or float back. Vinyasa is yours. So making your way back into down dog. Big toes touching. This time just reach that right leg high. You don't have to open the hip up. And then step the foot forward. Lower the back knee down. Untuck the back toes. Sweep your arms up. Find your twist. Drop the left hand. Sweep the right fingertips up. Back toes tuck under. Lift the knee. Stay strong with the legs. And then lift your torso, gazing toward the right fingertips. Right hand comes to meet the left, hands together in front of your heart. Shift into the right leg. Lift the left foot off of the floor. Back toes are pointing down, heel is pointing up. Find that gaze, point your dristi, and then step back right into warrior 2. Nice strong legs, open that knee up. Take an inhale. Exhale, revolve your warrior. And then come back for warrior 2. Start to take the hands together in front of your heart as you straighten the front leg. Turn your right toes toward the long edge of the mat. Turn your left toes toward the left edge of the mat, the back edge. And then start to sink your hips down. So sinking into that right hip. Breathe here. From here, stretch your arms out in front of you. Little stretch through the hips. And then walk your hands back in to lift your hips up. Both feet are pointing to the long edge as you fold over. Walk your hands back so the heel of your hand is working to be in line with the heel of your foot, and the crown of the head can come down. You can stay right here, or if you have a headstand practice, feel free to move into it. Just lifting those legs all the way up. Keep breathing. With control, if you're in that headstand, slowly come back down. And then walk your hands forward. Everybody just finding a flat back. Take a breath in and a big breath out. From here, hands come back at your hips, press through your feet to stand up. Right toes are going to turn forward, bend into that front knee, stretch your right arm forward, Ardha Chandrasana. Drop the right fingertips down as you stretch the left leg straight out. From here, lift that left hand. Breathe here. Option to drop or to bend the left knee rather. Catch the foot and then press the foot into the hand. Full steady breath. From here, we're stepping back right into Warrior Two. Arms reach wide. Big inhale. Exhale, take the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Big toes touching. This time, left leg lifts up. Step it forward. Lower the right knee down. Untuck the right toes. Sweep your arms all the way up. And then right hand finds the ground. Sweep the left fingertips to the sky. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Stay in that twist as you lift your torso all the way up with control, gazing back over the left fingers. From here, left hand comes to meet the right hands at your heart. Shift into that left foot, Warrior Three. Back toes are pointing to the floor, heel is lifted. With control, step back, right into Warrior Two. Arms reach long. Take an inhale. Exhale, revolve your warrior. Reach it all the way back. From here, come back to Warrior Two. Straighten out that front leg. Hands together in front of your heart. Left toes turn to the long edge. Right toes turn back. Sink through your hips and bend the left knee for Skandasana. It's okay if the left heel comes off of the ground. You can stay here, or for a deeper stretch, walk your hands out in front of you. From here, walk your hands back in, lift the hips, turn both feet to the side wall, and then drop your head nice and heavy. From here, grab hold of your big toes. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, we're folding. Shoulders away from the ears. Head is really heavy. Stay with the breath. And then go ahead and walk your hands out in front of you to find your flat back. Hands at your hips. Press through your feet, lift all the way up. Left toes are going to turn forward. Reach your left arm forward, bend into that left knee as we shift into the left foot for half moon. So lowering the fingertips down to the ground, stretching through the right leg, stretching the right arm high. Breathe here. Option to go deeper and bend the right knee, catch the foot, press the foot into the hand. Breathe deep. And then step back. Whoop. And then step back, Warrior Two. Back leg lengthens, arms reach wide, big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel. Oh God, what am I doing? So breathing deeply in your Warrior Two, take an inhale. Exhale, revolve your warrior, and then cartwheel your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to look forward. This time, we're going to step or hop those feet to the outside of the hands. So take an inhale, come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, soften your knees. And then hop it to the outside, finding that Yogi Squat. Hands together in front of the heart. Roll your chest open, lift the heart. Breathe deeply. Lower the hands down. Lift your hips up. Walk your feet back toward each other so they're about inner hips width. That's roughly 2 fists width away from each other. Grab hold of your big toes. Take an inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, we're folding. Elbows draw wide, crown of the head is reaching down. Feel free to bend the knees if you need to. No strain. Begin to take the left hand at your left hip. Start to shift the weight into the left foot. And as you do that, take your gaze forward. Find a drishti, find an unmoving spot. Having that weight in the left foot, start to lift the right leg straight up. So kicking it out in front of you. Breathe here. And then take that left hand to the outer edge of the right foot as you reach the right hand back. You can always choose to bend the knee and then find that twist as well. So either way, whatever you're doing is fine. And then go ahead and come back to center, whether your hand is around that knee or around that foot. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Just set that foot down and give your left leg a nice big shake. That one did a lot of work there. And then come back so your feet are about inner hips width. Hands at your hips. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale to fold. Grab hold of your big toes. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold over. Elbows draw wide, crown of the head is heavy. From here, we're going to keep that grip with the left foot. Right hand comes to your right hip. Soft bend in that right knee as you shift the weight into the right foot. Steady your gaze somewhere out in front of you. And then start to pick that left foot straight up. So finding that balance, pull the lower belly up and in. And then right hand's going to come to the outer edge of that left foot as you find your twist, reaching that left arm all the way back. Breathe here. And then take it back. So left hand comes around the foot again. Bend the knee and shake it on out. Let it go. Good. Come back to the front of your mat. Inhale, the arms lift all the way up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, find a flat back. Lower the hand, step or float back. Take your vinyasa. So making your way back to down dog, take a big breath in, big breath out. Lower the knees to the floor, sink the hips to the heels. Find child's pose. Start to shift forward, come onto your hands and knees, find your table. Take a round or two of your cat-cow. So inhale, the belly drops, the heart opens. And exhale, we're rounding the spine, pushing the floor away. Inhale, belly falls, heart lifts. Exhale, round through the spine. Come back to center. And then from here, you're going to take that left hand, really ground the left hand into the mat as you extend the right arm forward. Start to kick that left foot straight back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, pull the knee and elbow toward each other. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, reach it long, hold it here, and then start to bend the left knee, catch the foot with the right hand, press the foot into the hand, and then lift the chest a little bit. You might even turn your gaze slightly over the right shoulder. Extend back, so reach the right arm forward, reach the left leg back, keep the left leg lifted, right hand finds the ground. Tuck your right toes under and just kick that left foot straight up in the air. So finding that three-legged dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift it through. We're going to land in our half pigeon. So the knee and the shin come down. Back leg lengthens. You can walk that left foot forward a little bit. And just find some evenness in the hips. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, lower yourself down. Find your breath here. Take one more nice full breath right here. And then we'll come back up onto the hands. You're going to rock your weight onto the left hip. As you do that, you're setting that right leg straight out. So you're just coming out onto an angle. And then close up the gap between the foot and the inner thigh. From here, left hand flips up. Drop it in front of the leg. Roll the left shoulder back. Take the left hand behind your head and reach your elbow down to the foot. If you want to go deeper, reach your fingertips down to the foot. Full steady breath. Come all the way back up. Left hand comes down behind the left hip. Reach the right arm high. Take a little back bend. And then lower the hips down. Keep the left knee where it is. Send the right leg behind you. Plant your palms. Tuck the right toes. Sweep the left leg back. And then from here, come back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Big exhale. Lower the knees down. This time, grounding into the right hand. Reach the left arm forward. Reach the right leg straight back. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, reach long. Hold it here. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Catch the foot behind. Press the foot into the hand. Find that little opening through the quad. Breathing deep. Maybe the gaze turns over the left side. Come back to straight arm, straight leg. Take an inhale. And then lower the left hand. Tuck your left toes. And then sweep that right leg up. Three-legged dog. Shift it through. Half pigeon. Back leg lengthens. So hips are squaring to the front. Inhale the arms straight. Lift the chest. And then exhale, we're coming all the way down. From here, we're going to come back up. Rock the weight onto the right hip. As you do that, send the left leg out on an angle. Close up the gap in between the foot and the inner thigh. Flip the left palm. Drop it in front of the leg. Roll the right shoulder back. Right hand is behind your head. Reach your elbow down toward the foot. And then you might reach the fingertips as well. Come all the way back up. Drop the right hand behind you. Lift the hips. Sweep that left arm back. And then let your hips come down. Swing the left leg behind you. Tuck your back toes. Plant your palms. Right arm sweeps up. Lower the foot. Find downward facing dog. From here, you can come down to your knees and just send your legs all the way in front of you. We're going to lower down onto our backs. And then hug your knees in, give them a nice big squeeze. Just allow your knees to drop to the right. Gaze is going to fall to the left. Feel free to cross your knees or extend a leg if that feels best. Let your knees come back to center. And then they're going to fall to the left side. Gaze and arm fall to the right. Let your knees come back to center. Give them a hug. Find a happy baby. Take your hands around your feet. Rock side to side. And then go ahead and stretch your legs out long, finding Shavasana. So quiet mind, quiet body. Focus your awareness on the breath. Slowly just begin to bring more awareness back into your body. You can deepen the breath. Start to send some movement back into the fingers and the toes. Roll the wrists and the ankles. Stretch up, lengthen the spine, and then roll to your side. Cradling your knees into your chest for a moment. And then eventually coming all the way up. Just finding an easy, comfortable seat. Letting your hands come to touch in front of your heart. Lengthen the spine. Notice the state of your body. Notice any shifts or changes from when you first stepped onto your mat. And just begin to thank yourself for choosing to practice today. For choosing to take the time to honor yourself. And thank you so much for sharing your own practice with me. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the mat soon.